Jeopardy! Fans have shared their disappointment after learning that Mayim Bialik will be hosting the rest of the season. Ken Jennings will be absent from the much-loved game show until September, and many viewers are unimpressed. When a clip of 47-year-old Mayim hosting was shared on the official Jeopardy! Facebook page, people did not hold back. "I don't enjoy the show when Mayim is hosting. I will be glad when Ken is back. Wish it was permanent, sick," one fan admitted. "I totally agree, Ken is so sick, much better than Mayim. I sure wish Ken was in charge all the time," another said. A third person asked, "When will Mayim be gone so I can start watching again?" And a fourth fan admitted, "I'm not watching until Ken returns," while a fifth added, "I just don't care to ever watch Mayim. Ken all sick, the way, all sick, the time." Other viewers defended the mother of two as one fan wrote, "Love having Mayim back. And for you haters, I hear she's hosting until the end of the season in July. Sorry. I think she is a delight," another wrote, while someone else added, "I love her so much." Jeopardy! Fans were divided over on Twitter too as one person moaned, "At Jeopardy, when will Ken Jennings be back so my family can watch again? All these episodes with Mayim will be missed at this house. Get rid of her and make Ken the only host, please." Someone else claimed, "I watch Jeopardy whenever I am home on a weeknight. I do not mind Ken or Mayim." Those sending hatred toward Mayim need to look at themselves. "She does the show just fine, you all just have a personal issue to deal with. Neither probably want the job full-time," they added. Mayim's Jeopardy! Journey began when she was a guest host from May 31st to June 11, 2021. On August 11, 2021, it was announced that she would host the series' future primetime specials and spin-offs. When executive producer Mike Richards resigned as host after 1 week, it was announced that Mayim would guest host the show for 3 weeks and her contract was then extended to 7 weeks. On December 8, 2021, it was announced that Mayim and Ken, 48, would continue to host the show for the rest of the 2021-22 season. And then in July last year, it was announced that the duo would be the show's permanent hosts in a job-sharing arrangement. In the ever-evolving world of television game shows, Jeopardy! Holds a special place in the hearts of millions. Its unique blend of trivia, intellect, and engaging competition has made it a staple in American homes since its debut in 1964. However, the show's recent hosting situation has stirred significant controversy among its dedicated fan base, leading to boycotts and widespread confusion. The catalyst for this uproar was the announcement of Mayim Bialik's sudden return as host of Jeopardy! After a brief hiatus. Fans were perplexed by the abruptness of her comeback, especially since they had grown accustomed to the familiarity of Ken Jennings, the show's most prominent host since the passing of the legendary Alex Trebek. While Jennings had garnered admiration for his knowledge and charisma, Bialik's reappointment brought back memories of a contentious period during which fans expressed mixed reactions to her hosting style. Mayim Bialik, known for her roles in Blossom and The Big Bang Theory, first stepped into co-host Jeopardy! During the 2020-2021 season alongside Jennings. Her tenure was marked by a combination of appreciation for her intellect and criticism regarding her hosting style, which some fans found lacking in the gravitas that Trebek exuded. Despite her experience and intelligence, she holds a PhD in neuroscience. Her approach to hosting was seen as different, leading to a polarized reception. As Jeopardy! Navigated the turbulent waters of its post-Trebek era, Bialik became a point of contention. While some viewers enjoyed her fresh take, others felt her hosting lacked the polish and comfort level they associated with the show's legacy. In the background, debates erupted about whether the hosting duties should be shared or if a singular host was the way forward. Adding to the chaos surrounding Bialik's return was the lingering uncertainty about Jennings. After initially stepping in to host following Trebek's death, Jennings became a beloved figure among fans. However, his sporadic appearances left many viewers scratching their heads. When Bialik was announced as the primary host again, fans began to question when, or if, Jennings would return to the iconic podium. The ambiguity of Jennings' status was reminiscent of the uncertainty that plagued the show after Trebek's passing. Fans had hoped for a clear direction, with a singular vision for the future of the show. Instead, they were met with a dual hosting model that seemed to lack cohesion. Social media platforms exploded with speculation and opinions, as viewers expressed their frustration over the apparent disarray within the show's leadership. "Why can't we just have one host?" one Twitter user lamented. "Ken Jennings is the one we want. Mayim just doesn't have the same vibe." The sentiment resonated with many, as fans yearned for stability and a return to the familiar feel that made Jeopardy a cherished part of their daily routines. In response to Bialik's return and the confusion surrounding Jennings, a grassroots boycott movement began to take shape. Fans took to social media, encouraging others to abstain from watching the show until a definitive resolution regarding the hosting situation was announced. Hashtags like #BoycottBialik and #BringBackKen trended as viewers voiced their dissatisfaction. The boycott, though seemingly small, symbolized a larger issue at play, the struggle for identity within a show that had lost its guiding star. For many fans, Jeopardy was more than just a game show. It was a cherished tradition that offered intellectual stimulation and a connection to the past. The prospect of significant changes to the show's format and its hosts created a sense of unease. "Jeopardy without Ken Jennings feels like a ship without a captain," said a devoted fan in an online forum. "We need someone who understands the legacy and can carry it forward. Mayim Bialik just doesn't fit the bill for me." Amidst the uproar, Sony Pictures Television, the production company behind Jeopardy, found itself in a precarious position. Balancing the demands of longtime fans while also considering Bialik's unique appeal and the star power she brought from her acting career was no easy task. The network faced criticism for its lack of clear communication regarding the future of the show. In an attempt to quell the unrest, Sony released a statement affirming its commitment to the show's legacy while acknowledging the fans' concerns. "We appreciate the passion of our viewers and are dedicated to providing them with the best experience possible," the statement read. "We are exploring various options for the future of Jeopardy, and will keep our audience informed." However, this statement did little to soothe the frustrations of the boycott movement. Many fans felt the network was out of touch with its audience, failing to recognize the emotional attachment viewers had to both the show and its hosts. As the boycott continued to gain traction, a few voices within the fandom began to advocate for unity rather than division. "Instead of boycotting, let's just express our feelings constructively,"